1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a cup of chocolate chips. Mix it all together. Divide into 12 and place on a prepared baking sheet at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. Boom.
Guys, follow my steps. I'm going to show you all how to make the best salsa ever. Literally, duet this with me. If you try it, I swear, it's life-changing. Everybody that tries it compliments it. Try it, please. 4 tomatoes, 3 garlics, half an onion, not even half an onion, literally like a pedacito de cebolla. Chile de árbol, I put 4 or 5, however much I want that day depending, and 2 serranos. Add oil to the bottom and cook everything, boil, whatever you want to call it. I'll show you all when it's ready, and then we'll put the lid later on. Once it's making all that noise, put the lid. So in my blender, I'm adding 1 spoon of norte pollo. Next is onion powder, and I'm just going like a 1, 2, like that. Turn them over every once in a while. It's been 5 minutes, let me see. Yes, I already put that in here. Now I'm gonna pour the tomatoes and the oil into the blender. And that's it.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make frozen yogurt / soft serve. You'll want to start with frozen fruit and just mix that up until it's well blended. After that, you're going to put sugar and just a little bit of milk in. You'll blend that up and scrape the sides so it all gets mixed. Once it's smooth, you can put it in a dish for the freezer later, and you can do this with almost any flavor.
Grab some strawberries, raspberries, a mango, dragon fruits, 2 apples, a lemon. Wash them, cut them into small cubes. Side note, dragon fruit to me tastes like paper. So use it if you want, but I just use it for looks. Now pour all of it in a bowl. Now cut your lemon and squeeze half in. Now this, now that, now Boo, stop looking at me. Add about 1 spoon of preserves and mix it all together. Once you're done, it should look like this. Cover the bowl with something and put it in the fridge. Next, grab flour tortillas, okay? Pour some olive oil on it and spread it on each side. You don't need a lot, so you can use what's left over for the next tortilla. You'll need 1/3 cup of sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix it. Now sprinkle it onto the tortilla. Once they're covered on both sides, place them on a baking sheet. Preheat your oven to 350. Now make it for about 7 minutes. I don't have a lot of time left, but part 2 is already up.
Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to make super good loft house cookies that taste just like these ones. First, add 1/2 cup of butter, soften. Then you're going to add 1 cup of white sugar. Okay, after you mix it, it should look like this. I promise you it's going to look better in the end, but just make sure all the butter chunks are out. Then you're going to add in 1/2 cup of sour cream. Get in there. And you're going to crack in 2 eggs. Then about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Then you're going to do 3 cups of flour. You're also going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, then 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Lastly, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Mix it all together. You're then going to put them on your ungreased baking sheet and bake them for exactly 8 minutes on 350 degrees. So these are the cookies after they come out of the oven. Now I'm going to frost them and add sprinkles to give them the real effect. And that is your loft house cookie for you.
Hey Boomos, sharing with you how to create these super easy chocolate peanut butter cups. Take 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of honey or maple syrup, and mix it all together. 1 full cup of chocolate chips. Melt it in the microwave until you get this fudge-like texture. Add 1 spoon of melted chocolate onto the cupcake liner. Take 1/2 spoon of the peanut butter mix and add it right in the center, and top it off with another spoon of chocolate. After filling up your cupcake liners, you want to add them to the freezer for about 30 minutes. They should be hardened by now and you can enjoy them immediately. Super easy and super tasty. Enjoy!
DQ secret menu item. Fill it up with ice. Add pink icing. Add cake. Add raspberry. Add chocolate chunks. Add animal cookie. Add cherry sauce. Add brownie dough. Add caramel. Fill it up with ice cream and blend. Add whipped cream and boil up.
Don't you dare throw those away. We're making the best banana bread. I can't stress it enough. Measure like this. Sweet. Best way to measure. 1.5 cups all-purpose flour. 1 teaspoon baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt. 3/4 cup unsalted butter. Make sure the butter's softened, not melted. 1 cup packed light brown sugar. Cream, medium speed, 2 minutes. 2 eggs. 1 teaspoon vanilla. Ripe bananas. The batter's gonna curdle. Don't you worry. Funnel in the flour, low speed until combined. That way you don't make a mess. Spray 9x5 loaf pan. 45 minutes to 1 hour. Oh yeah.
So today I really wanted to try to make churros, so I added a cup of water, half a cup of butter, a tablespoon of sugar, and boiled that on high. Then mix it around a bit, put in the flour, cut off the heat before flour, mix that around, added some vanilla, mix it more, transferred it to this bowl, added an egg, and mixed it with a hand mixer. It was still kind of lumpy, so mix it with this spoon. And then I got a piping tip and bag, put the dough inside there, and I wanted to make some long churros like at Disney. So I did that, put it in the freezer, oil to the pot, and then made my cinnamon sugar mixture. All you gotta do is squeeze out the dough, cut it with scissors, and it falls right into the oil. Take it out when it's golden brown, place on some paper, and don't let it dry too much because you want it to stick to the cinnamon sugar. Now I'm frying my long boys until they're golden brown, putting some sugar on that, and then here's the finished product. It was so good and so yummy. I made a really pretty rainbow crepe cake today. You're going to need a cup of flour, 2 large eggs, 3/4 cup of milk, half a cup of water, and 3 tablespoons of butter. Whisk it all together till you get a watery consistency. Divide it into 5 bowls, and I'm using food coloring to make mine pink, yellow, orange, green, and blue. Then you're going to want to put your pan on low. This is really all trial and error, so I started with the blue because if I mess up then you can't really see it since it's at the bottom of the cake. But then eventually you'll get used to like the technique. You just kind of have to maneuver around the pan till it's nice and thin. And then when you're done with that, put it in the fridge while you make your whipped cream. You're going to need 1 cup of heavy whipping cream and 2 tablespoons of sugar and whip it until it's stiff. Then you're going to assemble it. See, I put the ugly crepe on the bottom and you can't even see it. Just layer it like so. I put some powdered sugar, but it kind of dissolved. And then look how satisfying this looks. I'm really proud of how this came out.
I have guests today, so let's make macarons. Okay, 2 egg whites. And beat them until they're bubbly. Slowly add 1/4 cup of sugar. Mix. More. Mix. Alright, mix until you got some sort of peaks. Alright, now add some food color. Once it's stiff, sift through 3/4 cup almond flour and 1 cup powdered sugar. And now fold. Alright, nice. Alright, now drop. Again. Okay, now that they're matte, you can put them in the oven. 14 minutes later. Now we're making cream. Put butter and powdered sugar together. Now I gotta fill them. Wow. Pretty. Nice. You should play. Fair enough.
First things first, I'm sick. Anyways, we're gonna get ourselves some chicken breasts, and these are thick as hell, so we're gonna flatten them out real quick. Boom, cut them into little strips like so, and we're gonna season with pepper, seasoned salt, Italian seasoning, and mix. Cool, now let it vibe out on the side while we work on our cheeses. Grate yourself some fresh Parmesan, or you could just buy this at the store. Look at my cheese. Cut up some garlic, and I try to do it without looking. Oh hell nah. Alright, now it's time to cook in the big ass pot. Throw in a wee bit of oil, bloop. Add your chicken, and I think my oil was broken today because my chicken was still stuck to the pan. Are you kidding me? Saute with your garlic until it's brown on the outside like so. Okay, that is not brown. Add in your heavy whipping cream, some chicken broth, and some peen pasta. I know, I'm talking like I have 2 butt plugs up my nose right now. Once it starts boiling, we're gonna cover and cook for 15 to 20 minutes. Boom, now add a little bit of Parmesan cheese, give it a mix. Transfer onto a baking tray and add some mozzarella. You thought we were done? No, more pasta, more mozzarella, and more Parmesan. Broil in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes and then add some parsley. And that's pretty much it, you know what I'm saying? Yummy. Make sure you eat your vitamins A, B, C, D, and E so you don't get sick like me. Okay, bye.
Remember my good bomb ass birria? Well, I just uploaded my full YouTube video on how to make it. But let me just show you a teaser. Dip your homemade tortilla in the birria broth. And now you put it on your skillet with oil. Put some cheese and some meat. Now you fold. Beautiful! Now you flip. And now you drench it with more birria juice. Listo! So you dip and enjoy.
So as a working parent, this one recipe has come to my rescue many times. It's a 1 minute, very gooey, super simple chocolate mug cake. Okay, so here's what we're using today. We need 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon vanilla essence, 3 tablespoons of any plant-based milk. I need 1 tablespoon of olive oil or canola oil, 2 tablespoons of Nutella. And then all you have to do is put all the wet and dried ingredients together and give it a good stir. I put it in the microwave for 60 seconds because mine's 800 watts. If your microwave is 1000 watts, put it in for 40 seconds. And it's done! Can you see how good that looks? I can't wait to begin.